All right, I was trying to do an unboxing. I had to rush through things really fast. Excuse the mess. I'm getting ready to start building the Yamaha R6. And we're talking about building from scratch. And I mean every single part. Everything. So, again, this bike was originally dropped, cracked the lower piece, the lower outer casing of the motor. I had to do a rebuild on that. So this bike sat for some years, got it for a good price, and decided I was going to do a full rebuild. So I just got my frame back from StunterX. Let me tell you, I ordered this March. I ordered this in March, towards the end of March. I just got it today. I'm talking 10 weeks and 3 days to get this in. So I opened it just so I can see the color. This is absolutely not the color that I wanted. And that is not StunterX's problem. That was my problem. I chose this color thinking that it was going to be more red. I was looking for more of a candy paint, two-tone. That's what I got. But the color is, in my opinion, more purple than red. I'm going to go ahead and use it. I'm going to put it on the bike. I was planning on getting my wheels, my swing arm, as well as my subframe painted the same color as the frame. That was the original plan. I plan on sticking to that, but this might be getting painted again because this, again, is not the color that I was looking for. It honestly came out more purple than I'd like. It looks nice when the sun hits it, but it looks much lighter when the sun hits it. To me, it almost has like a pinkish purplish look. Kind of pissed off. I made that decision. Again, it's hard doing stuff like this online. The last time I did a custom frame, I had them, I think they're called swatches or swashes or something. I had them send those out and I chose between like 10 colors to make sure that I got the exact color that I was looking for. This time around, got home in March. I was in Bolivia for a month. Decided to go ahead and order my frame. I took my bike apart thinking that the frame would come back soon. They don't have it listed on their website how long it takes, but it's literally taking 10 weeks to your door. So much longer than I anticipated. I rushed through the process and went ahead and sent the color out. Again, 10 weeks is a long time to change the color, but I thought I chose a color that was going to work for me. And again, this is just, it's all right, but it's not what I'm looking for. This dark color like this is more what I was looking for on a consistent basis. Originally, I was going to go with a murder red, which is like a two-tone or a candy, but they did not have that from Prismatic Paint. They did not have that color. So I chose my own color thinking I would get something close to that. But again, we'll see. I'm going to ride with it over the summer. I'll see how I like it. If it comes out, if it turns out to be something that I like, then I'll keep it. And I'll paint the rest of the bike the same color. But for the most part, I think I'm going to end up changing the color. So here's the other portion of the frame. I'll go ahead and cut this open so you can see. And then I'm going to start building this bike. So I'm going to try to bring you along for the entire ride. I'm building this whole thing from scratch. So right now it is 6/19, June 6th. I'm going to try to at least get my rolling chassis done with the motor installed today. And then I'll finish the rest of the bike not tomorrow. It'll be Monday when I finish the rest of the bike. I'm going in for a late shift Saturday and I'm closing on Sunday. Monday when I get off, I will be finishing this bike with the intent to be riding it on Tuesday. Went to the DMV. So let me just give you a little story. This frame came in around 4:25 today. I was outside ready for them to pull up. They pulled up, luckily. I rushed to the DMV. I was able to get tags, title, registration, everything complete. Walked out of DMV in probably less than 10 minutes. Believe it or not, it's never happened to me before, but it happened. I came right at the end, right before closing, so nobody was in there. Walked in, walked right back out. Bike is now registered and everything is done. So that was my biggest concern. I wanted to get that done before I moved forward with the build. I was able to do that. Now that that's done, I will be building this bike. Literally, most of it I think will be done today. I've done these builds before. Breaking it down and putting it back together usually doesn't take me more than 16 hours. So with that being said, I'm going to spend probably 8 hours. I might go till 12, maybe a little later, 2 o'clock, depending on how I feel. And then I'll finish the rest on Monday. And I'm going to try to bring you guys along for the entire ride, for this entire build. So stay tuned. If y'all got questions, anything like that, please let me know. But you guys will literally see this bike from parts turn into an actual motorcycle. And I have the intent to be riding very soon. Catch up with y'all in a little bit.